Unsurprisingly, I get this comment quite often. Almost anytime I do a partnership here on TikTok, someone says, paid partnership. I'm a little disappointed in you, or I thought better of you. I didn't know you were the type to do paid partnerships. I think less of you. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. So I'm going to address it and we're going to talk about it. For the last 13 years, I was a full-time, self-employed, self-taught stock trader. But before that, I worked minimum wage jobs in the restaurant industry, in the fitness industry. Here comes Robin. Let's say hello. Well, goodbye. Hello. Anyway, before I actually knew how to stock trade, I would listen to these people at my gym, and they didn't know anything, and I'd lose a ton of money. But I thought, I'm losing money, but if I can figure this out, maybe I can make money doing this. So I read a couple books, I taught myself a lot of trial and error because social media didn't exist in a way where I could interact with another stock trader. Now, eventually over time with Instagram and then TikTok and YouTube, it became very common for these course bros to pop up and start saying, I'll teach you how to trade, I'll teach you how to do it. You just have to pay me first. And I don't know, that didn't really sit well with me, especially after I had been so desperate for someone that I could talk to and say, hey, here's what I did I do wrong? Could you help me? And not say, yes, but you have to pay me first. Now, last year I decided that I was gonna go full-time as a content creator here on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. But that takes a lot of time. And my promise since I started this account was that I'm never gonna sell anything to my followers. No course, no paid one-on-ones, no Discord. I know it's hard to believe, but when I first started trading stocks, my goal wasn't to become a millionaire with a jet and a Lamborghini behind me. I would look at the people who I was working with, membership consultants, general managers, and I would ask them, what do you get paid? And they'd say, oh, 70, 80 grand a year. And I was like, God, these guys are killing themselves for this sales job. If I can make 70 or 80 grand a year in my pajamas, I could actually even make less and have a higher quality of life. That was my goal from the get-go. Nowadays, people say, if you sell a course, I immediately lose respect for you. And I get that to an extent, but also you have to consider that people who are trading stocks, not all of them are multimillionaires with Lamborghinis and jets. Only the ones who sell courses typically are. So I understand how sometimes people have to sell courses, right? If they have families, if they have children, if they have a mortgage, if they want stable income because of their families, selling a course might be the only option for them. So I don't knock anyone. I don't just write everyone off who sells a course. Some people are genuine and honest people who have a course and you pay them for their time. I mean, developing a course takes a lot of time and money. And unless you really truly are super duper ultra mega wealthy, then I understand the incentive to want to try and sell something. But that's just not me. I don't want to come to you and say, hey, buy my course, please buy my thing, give me your money, your hard-earned money. So how do I generate income? How do I make money? I do it through brand deals. I know that rubs people the wrong way, but when I decided to go full-time into content creation, the question I had with myself was, how do I still make money? What is the least offensive way, in my opinion, that I can generate somewhat stable income without having to sell something to you, my followers? So the options were sell a course, sell a Discord, sell something. And by the way, selling a one-on-one, some people say, well, why don't you just price it really low? Price it at $50. Man, if I had a one-on-one at $50, I'd never sleep. I'd be doing one-on-ones every single day. So then they say, well, price it at a higher level. Price your one-on-ones at $300 or $400, and then only the super wealthy can afford to buy them. Either way, I'm being distracted from my ultimate goal, which is to help the people who need to learn how to invest the most. You get it? So selling a $500 course or a $500 one-on-one means that I'm stepping away from this free content. So for me, the least offensive thing that I could think of was to partner with brands. Remember, just because I do a paid partnership and you see the paid partnership designation down there or sponsored by a company up here, doesn't mean that you have to buy the product. You can ignore it, you can scroll past it, you can leave a comment. Really, the more brand deals I do, if you think about it, allows me to continue to do this for free as long as I want to. Otherwise, I'd have to go and get a job because I'm not going to sell something to my followers. So the money has to come from somewhere. I wish I was independently wealthy. I ain't. I wish the money could just be there and I didn't need to do sponsorships, but I gotta earn money just like you have a job, just like everyone has a job. This is my job. If I were to sell nothing and to do no brand deals, I would cease to exist here on TikTok. I'd have to go and get a job or go back trading full time, and I'd have to step away from what I love the most. So I hope that clears up some questions. I hope that answers some questions. I haven't listened to this video since I came outside, so I don't know what the sound is gonna be like with all these birds going behind me, but that's why I do what I do. I hope that clears up the air, and smash that follow. Thanks for watching.